On this episode of the Old Game Look-Fors, we'll have this part of the video in this video episode of Old Game Look-Fors.
Some people know the planet is a big planet, so there's a lot of places games could be looked for on our Earth planet, and it's our job to look for them. Hey, I'm Silly.
And I'm Che.
We've known each other for 3 days, and we've been game players for longer than that.
We're collectors.
Join us on our epic quest to look for old games that are in the dustbins of security.
We'll give them good home
in our games rooms.
Are we gonna do this today?
We are.
We're gonna do this. Are you ready, Che?
I'm ready.
We're going to Chicago, and hopefully we're gonna find some games, because that's what we do, because we are
Silly and Che.
We have 10 subscribers now.
Yeah.
What do we call that? Like a milestone?
Bicentennial.
So I know a lot of people, when you hear Che talking, you might think that maybe there's a little something is kind of not there.
Here you go, buddy. Thank you. Breakfast of champions. You know, if you close your eyes, it's like you're almost eating runny eggs.
Yeah, big old bowl of snap.
The single cell protein combined with aminos, vitamins, and amino acids contains everything the body needs.
But I think that the true thing is that Che's a savant.
So we left McDonald's and then we went to Portillo's because everyone knows from watching the game channels on YouTube's that if you eat a lot of food, you're more likely to get good games. So then we left Portillo's and went to a Subway store, and then we ate even more food.
You think we should play cards while we're driving? No, that's not smart. Do we need gum?
It's a natural aphrodisiac to have good smelling breath, and the seller is going to give you a better deal. So when they smell that, they know that they feel better about you, and they give you a better price.
The truth is that if your breath smells really good, then the seller sort of wants you more. They kind of want to be close.
Here's the game.
They want to hold you. Sometimes they'll be like, yeah, just take it,
Yeah.
because I love
What are
you.
you doing later?
And I just think that if there's aliens and other people believe in it, then that there's a probable that I would know about it. You just can't, you don't know if there's a UFO unless you're actually looking up, so that's why I keep checking. Well, that's like I always say, when it comes to aliens, if you're not checking, you probably won't find them.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we're at this store. What's the store called?
This is the game store.
It's called the game store. And we're gonna go and hopefully we're gonna find some really awesome games.
So there were a lot of games. I mean, a lot of games. And there were toys. And this guy talked to us for a while. And then we got to what really matters. Looking for the old games. I think I'm gonna get Ninja Gaiden Shadow. I'm gonna do it.
Wait. There's glass. I didn't know there was glass.
You cannot pass.
Jay, you freaking idiot.
What?
It's, you shall not pass. Say it. Say it with me. You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. Collecting is like when other people have games, you get them for your games. So I have my games tubs, and that's where all my games are.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
This game is called Obama.
Hi, Ricky.
It says the mightiest weapon of the medieval battlefield is at your disposal. Towering over your soldiers, the mighty Obama rolls the path of destruction over all it touches, friend or foe. It has pictures of Japan, which is confusing because I know this about Obama, but I think that if you get this, you will enjoy it.
Dude, is it you again? I'm calling here.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It's really creepy. Honestly.
What about Zoop?
I don't know how you guys got my number, but this is really creepy.
Well, don't hang up. We want to talk to you.
what about Bassmasters Classic Edition? Do you know that one, Ricky? Ricky?
Are you still there? Did you, Ricky? He hung up. Jerk.
No, monster. I want to be Ricky's baby.
You know what? I'm gonna call him on my phone. Listen, here. It's calling him again.
Hello?
Hi, Ricky. How are you?
It's your Aunt
Good.
Shane and Uncle Jesse.
It's Aunt Shane and Uncle Jesse. How are you doing? Can we ask you questions? About video games?
Wait, who is it?
We're buying them for Nicholas.
It's-
Was Doom a good game?
It's your Aunt Shane.
And Uncle Jesse.
Is this the same two guys?
No, I'm your Aunt.
If you don't stop calling, I'm gonna call the cops.
I love you.
See you
Teal.
Christmas.
I love you. We'll see you at Christmas.
Hi, Ricky.
It's always nice to catch up with good friends on the phone, but we didn't find the games at this store that we were wanting to get. So we got back in the car and headed to Chicago.
I'm a floating.
And I was thinking about this, because like if Ricky and Jay are like your dad, and Billy and Aaron are like my dad, there's also a show that Aaron and Ricky liked before that, Retro Hunters, and that I think would make Rob kind of like our grandpa. Maybe one time, if we're so lucky, we could sit on his lap and he could give us candy and maybe tell us stories about the war.
Keep it going.
Yeah!
Yes!
We did it! That was kind of stupid though.
Chicago. There I was, like a holometabolous insect larva, once constricted by a self-woven cocoon, yet finally ready to break free. Ready to pump hemolymph into my wing veins and fly into a bright new world. Chicago. Hopefully there's games for our games rooms.
Chicago? There's a lot of history, and the one thing you should know about Chicago history.
I saw the birds on top of it. Is there a reason for that?
And so that's why we have Chicago. And that's Chicago. This is actually the Amphitheater Theater in Chicago, and it didn't used to be like this, but they filmed that Transformers movie down here, and that's in Chicago, so that's what happened.
I'm not quite sure if I believe him.
And then over here you have, this is the Michigan Lake. Silly's never been to Chicago, and I know Chicago. The streets of Chicago, the land of Chicago, and the sky of Chicago, and the water of Chicago. Because that's what Chicago is all about. In Chicago. So a lot of YouTubers use these GoPro cameras, and I think we should use them because I do the parkour. I love parkour, and it's almost like if you're trying to get somewhere, you could walk there, but I would like to just run up to a wall and spin. Because if you're spinning off a wall, you have this inertia with your body that you're just moving, and there's stairs and there's poles that you can go up. I'm just like a wild giraffe in a concrete sand jungle, just going point A to point B. Other YouTubers don't have this stuff on their heads. So I think it'll add a lot to, you know, what we see in our channel for the other people to see my eyes, what I'm seeing. It's gonna be awesome.
What does a fox say?
Okay, look, the real reason why we're doing this with the camera is because Jay wanders off. If you remember last episode, he got all grumpy. And so I just gotta make sure that whatever happens, if he wanders off, that we got good footage. Well, we looked up on our phone and saw that there's a game store here, but as you can see, there's no sign that says game store. It just says a number. And that's a weird name for a store. So I don't even know. What are you thinking?
If there's a game store, we're gonna go to it.
Wow, this is awesome. This is like of all the game stores I've ever gone into in my life. This is like the most just awesomest one I've ever been. What do you think, Jay?
This is awesome.
I wish that I could marry and have children with your store.
Yeah, this is a list of the games I want.
Okay.
It's just games that I want. Let's see. These are my games I need. So, Wild Guns, Mega Man 3X, Hockey.
Oh, look! They have it. Look, show them. It's on your list too. Pocky and Rocky, and look, he has Pocky and Ricky.
I figured it's close enough.
Is that did you put a heart around Ricky's face?
No, that was just so I know where the outline of his face is, so it's not the writing of the games. So, this looks good. It's got the H seam too, right here, so that's a good sign.
How are you? Oh, you got a little dust on you. You're getting a little dusty. This is Power Blade. This is Power Blade 2. Don't tell Jay. Look, he only wants $5 for it. I'm gonna put this in my stack.
Oh boy, another bag of used f***ums.
All right, so it's 30 for those, and then for that, and then I think I'll just get these, and that's I'll just get those, right?
And then
I think I'm getting a pretty good deal here. So I think
these.
getting
This one, I'll be free on that.
Wait, Che, you took that right out of my stack. How could he take my game from my stack pile? I mean, I've been looking for Power Glove 2 for like a couple months.
No, this was over by my stack. I told you Power Blade is the one I'm getting if we ever found it. When I saw that Power Gloves 2, I knew I had to get it in my games tubs. Gotcha, Slippery.
Never mind.
Dude, come on.
No, that's really low, Che. I thought we were like brothers.
$5?
I thought we were brothers.
Okie dokie.
What would you do, 4 on these? You complete me.
Hopefully after watching this show, everyone will know that it's more important that you have friendships than that you have Power Blade for $5.
Because in the end, it's 2. And if he was offering us the deal, then you should consider it.
When we were driving back, we got really tired.
Exhaust.
Sleepy.
Exacerbation.
I was yawning.
Unapt. Unsleeped.
It was like one of those long days. See, like what's actually going on is that up here in your cerebellum, you start feeling like you can't keep your awakeness, and then in the hypothalamus right here, that's when it really starts feeling it until it gets all the way to the alligator blah blah blah. That's bad, and then you go to sleep.
It's days like today that remind me how much I love the YouTube gaming community and friends.
If you have the games, then that's actually what matters.
No, I think it's actually the friendships, not the games.
Gandalf, what's the Elvish word for friend?
Melloc.
What?
Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Che, what are you doing?
Yes.
No. You're ruining the video-ending voiceover about friendship.
Yes. I'm George McFly. I'm your density. The subscription, it makes it so you get our videos, instead of finding a video, it'll be in your video email box, so you'll know about it. So please do the subscriptions. And we have MySpace and IRC chat. So hit us up there.
And don't forget to Flickr.
Power Gloves 2, which is a good game for my games tubs. Gotcha slippery.
Not gonna use that.
You can make beep. If you want to.
I can't do that. Come on.
If you want to, you can try it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. But I'm thinking that maybe we should do an old toy look for us too, because you never know what kind of good old toys you're gonna find. I said thanks, love you, bro, and let's see what he writes back. Was that okay? If not, let me know, smiley face.
I like the G.I. Joes because they have the tall ones and the ones with the boots that you can pull off and put on. But a lot of the times the rubber band joints that holds their arm from the shoulder to the torso body, those will dry out, so I have a humidor.
He's all parkoured out.
And when they crack, the rubber bands will become weak and their tensile strength gets worse, you know? So we're gonna do episodes about the games.
It's Aunt Shane and Uncle Jesse.